Zechariah chapter 12. We were finishing Zechariah chapter 12. I don't know if you have your sheets in front of you, but we'll just look at the last couple of verses and jump into 13. Verse 10, and I will pour on the house of David and the inhabitants of Jerusalem the spirit of grace and supplication. Then they will look on me who they pierced, which is one of the most amazing prophecies. We talked about that last week. The prophecy of the Messiah being pierced is in Psalm 22. Can you turn me down just a little bit, Seth? I'm getting a little bit of reverb. So the prophecy, so remember, Zechariah is 480 BC. Psalm 22 is 975 or 1000 BC. And Psalm 22 says that the Messiah will be pierced. That's before the Assyrians invented crucifixion. By the time you get to 480, the Assyrians had invented crucifixion, but it was rarely a piercing. The Romans are really the one much later that invented piercing. The Assyrians did it mostly with ropes, but they never did it very often. It was pretty irregular that they would do that. They had a lot of other horrible ways of killing people. By the time now you're in the Persian era, the Persians also did crucifixion, but very rarely. It's the Romans who really master planned crucifixion and began using nails, spikes. So you have two prophecies about the Messiah being pierced, one about 1000 BC and one about 500 BC. And you get to Revelation 1, which is written about 90 AD or 60 years after the crucifixion by John. He writes, and he says in John 1:7 that they will look on him who they pierced. And he's quoting this verse.